Next, sir, what is prototype of default constructor? Okay, compiler will generate default constructor. What is the prototype of default constructor? Right, keep submitting. Prototype of default constructor. Prototype of default constructor. Prototype of default constructor. Default constructor. So just observe the point well. What is the prototype? Sir, here legend. Sir, I am writing class test. Sir, I am writing class test. That's all. I am not writing any constructor. Compiler will generate default constructor. Ayo, compiler will generate default constructor or not? Yes, compiler will generate. What is the prototype? Sir, point number 1. Default constructor always no argument constructor. So default constructor always what? No argument constructor. But here one thing you should aware. Every no argument constructor is not default constructor. Are you getting? Suppose most of the people here wrong approach in their mind. Suppose I wrote a test like this. I wrote. Can I use that it is the default constructor? Remember this one. This is the constructor provided by programmer. It is not default constructor, right? Compiler generated constructor is called what? Default constructor. But most of the people, do you know, sir, it is the no argument. That's why default constructor like no. It is not default constructor. This is the constructor provided by programmer. Okay. So every no argument constructor is not default constructor, but the default constructor is always what? No argument constructor. Observe that small difference. Okay. Next up. Sir, second, it is always no arg constructor. This is the first one. Sir, second one, can you tell here what is the access modifier of default constructor? What is the access modifier of default constructor? The access modifier of default constructor is always same as class modifier. Sir, if the class is the public, access modifier of default constructor is also public. If the class is the default, then it is default. If the class is final, then it is no. This rule is applicable only for public and default. Sir, what about private protected? Private protected you can't apply for top level classes. That's why private protected you can't apply. That's why for default constructor, private protected such type of terminology not applicable. Are you getting? So access modifier of the default constructor same as class modifier. Are you getting? Same as a class modifier, right? Okay, like second. Third point here is, sir, default constructor contain any code? Any code is there inside default constructor? Are you seeing any code? Are you seeing any code here? Yes. Default constructor contain exactly one line. What is that line here is, do you know, super bracket open bracket close. Super bracket open bracket close. Okay. A no argument call to superclass constructor. So default constructor contain how many lines of the code? Exactly one line. A no argument call to superclass constructor, right? Are you able to understand? Okay, this is so it contains only one line. Super bracket open bracket close, right? I hope terminology is very clear for you people, right? Are you getting? So at this point, what heading you took, can you spell out? Prototype of default constructor. At the first point, it is always no arg constructor. It's always no arg constructor. It's always no arg constructor. Next, second point. The access modifier of default constructor, is exactly same as class, exactly same as the access modifier of class. exactly same as access modifier of class, exactly same as access modifier of class, class, class. Third one, it contains, it contains, it contains only one line, it contains only one line, it contains only one line. What is that line, Anna? Super, better to highlight this one. Super, bracket open, bracket close, semicolon, highlight within the box. It contains only one line. Super, highlight within the box. Yeah, it is a no argument call to, it is a no argument call to, no argument call to superclass constructor. It is a no argument call to superclass constructor, no argument call to superclass constructor, no argument call to superclass constructor. Okay, that's all. So can you tell what is the second point you took? Can you spell out second point? Access modifier of default constructor is the same as access modifier of class within bracket, second point, within bracket. This rule is applicable only for this rule is applicable only for public and default. This rule is applicable only for public and default. This rules for the second point, this rule is applicable only for public and default, public and default. That's all. Completed, right? Okay. Now make sure you people should have clear clarity about this. The next things what I am going to cover. Observe carefully, Anna. Here there are some examples, of course. So compiler is going to generate default constructor or not. Okay, that part we will discuss. Here see. Sir, I am taking multiple examples. Observe. Sir, here piece code. Assume that it is the piece code and this is C's code. Sir, piece code and C's code. What is the piece code? What is the piece code? Parent code. C's code means? Don't feel. Piece code is programmer's code. C's code is compiler generated code. Okay, don't, wherever P is their parent, wherever C is their child. P may be programmer, C may be compiler also. Programmer's code, compiler generated code. Now observe. Sir, I am taking first one. Now listen carefully. Class test I am taking. Curly brace open and close. Sir, can you tell compiler will generate default constructor or not? Yes, because I am not writing any constructor. That's why compiler will always generate default constructor, right? Now, what is the code, Anna? Can you spell out? Class test. Class test. Test. It contains only one line. Super. Okay, like this. Correct, Anna? So compiler generated extra code is nothing but total code generated by compiler. Okay, well, now second one. Sir, I am taking public class test. Sir, public class test. Now can you tell compiler generated code? Okay, in this case, if the compiler will generate some code or not? Yes, public class test. What is the constructor? Public test. It contains only one line. What is that line? Super, right? Okay, so this is compiler generated code. This one is compiler generated code, public test, because access modifier of default constructor same as class, that's why. Next, third one. Sir, here I am taking public class test. Sir, public class test. Now void test, public class test, void test. Can you tell compiler will generate default constructor or not? Yes or no? Yes, because we are not writing any constructor. Because is it a constructor or method? Method. Return type is their method. Oh, programmer don't know about constructor. Compiler will always say generate what? Default constructor, right? Now public class test, public class test. Can you tell what the default constructor? Public test. It contain one line. What is that line? Super bracket open bracket close. And then what? Void test. Void test like this. Okay. Now here see. This one is nothing but what? Default constructor, right? Of course, compiler generated constructor. Now anyway, this is the first level. Now let me change it to next level. Okay, same. Now once again same table, let me continue. Here piece code, programmer's code and C's code. Programmer's code and compiler generated code. Now piece code. Here I am taking class test. Analogy class test. I am taking. Sir, I am writing test. Okay, like this I am taking. Test like. Can you tell in this example, either compiler will generate any code? Ayyo. Yes, compiler will generate any code. Yes or no? No, na. Yes, sir. In this case, compiler will generate any code. Okay, make sure. That is also very, very important point. So in this case, compiler will generate some code. Compiler, two levels of checking. First check, programmer wrote any constructor or not. Programmer wrote any constructor or not? Yes. Oh, then compiler felt very happy because not required to generate default constructor. First point. Second, whether the programmer wrote that constructor properly or not. How the compiler will decide whether we wrote properly or not. The first line inside every constructor should be either super or this. Are you getting? The first line inside every constructor should be either super or this. If we are not writing anything, compiler is always going to place super for us. Are you getting right? Okay, this. Sir, programmer wrote constructor, but whether you wrote properly or not? No, because he didn't write either super or this. If we are not writing anything, compiler will always wrote which one? Super. Observe the difference, right? That's why here class test. Sir, class test. Here test. Within that what? Super. Who wrote this super, Anna? Compiler generate. Compiler wrote this super keyword, right? I hope you people can aware. Are you getting? Now next example observe. Sir, I am taking class test. Class test. Sir, I am writing constructor test of int I. Even I wrote super also. Can you tell in this case compiler will generate any code? Compiler will generate any code? No, because programmer wrote constructor, not required to generate default constructor. And the programmer wrote constructor properly, because first line inside every constructor should be either super or this. The programmer wrote super, no problem at all. Like in this particular case, compiler won't generate any constructor. Test of int I, any line, total as it is. Best way of writing constructor. We did everything. I didn't give single line of generation also to the compiler. Okay, perfectly valid. Now I am taking next example. Class test. Class test. And test I am taking. Test. Within that, this of 10 I am taking. This of 10. Next test of int I, like this I am taking. Can you tell in this example, either compiler will generate some code or not? Okay, first thing, either programmer wrote constructor or not? Yes. Oh, not required to generate default constructor. Whether the programmer wrote constructor properly or not? Sir, here have you observed? First line inside a constructor super or this. Oh, this is there, no problem. But in this case, programmer doesn't write super or this. That's why compiler is always going to place what? Super, right? Now, so what is the code generated by compiler? Class test test. Within that I am taking what? This of 10 and the test of int I. Test of int I. What is the code? Super generated by compiler. Are you getting? Now this line will be generated by compiler. No problem at all. Are you able to understand that? Okay, make sure you people should have clear clarity, right? Okay, add, take all these things, take all. Better to take programmer's code, don't take piece code. Programmer's code, other side compiler generated code. Programmer's code, other side compiler generated code. Programmer's code, compiler generated code. Compiler generated code. Compiler generated code. Completed, I hope. Okay, so add all. I mean completed means heading. Okay, take all these options. Programmer's code, compiler generated code. Class test, curly brace open and close, like piece code, C's code, like. I hope terminology is very clear for you. Public class test, super public class test, like void test. I hope completed. Is it clear for you? Piece code, on the other side C's code, like public test super, public test super, like. Take clearly compiler generated code, so I highlighted with this red border. Take all. Very important cases related to constructor. Okay, clear, I hope. Okay, completed I hope. Next, here just observe this theory we covered already. So the first line inside every constructor should be what? Super or this. If we are not writing anything, compiler will always place what? Super bracket open bracket close. Add the first line inside every constructor should be. The first line inside every constructor should be. The first line inside every constructor should be either super or this. The first line inside every constructor should be either super or this. Either super or this. Super or this. And if we are not writing anything, then compiler will always place what? Super bracket open bracket close. Compiler will always place a super bracket open bracket close. Okay, that's all. Are you getting? So what is the default constructor? What is the prototype of default constructor? You people should aware. Now based on this discussion, let me cover three important conclusions. Of course, three cases. Add case 1. Case 1. Here, see the first case. Sir, can you tell, is it a valid or invalid? Class test I am taking. Class test. Now, test constructor I am taking. Test constructor. Within the system.out.println constructor like I am taking. Constructor. And then I am taking super bracket open bracket close. Constructor and then super bracket open bracket close. Is it valid or invalid? Valid? Invalid? Why? Make sure call to super must be first statement in constructor. Are you getting? Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Sir, within the constructor we can take super or this only in the first line. By mistake, if you are taking at any other line, compile time error we will get. Okay, let me show this one. Here see, observe this one. Class test. I am taking test constructor. Within the super, here just observe. Let me take one SOP statement. System.out.println constructor like I am taking. Constructor like. Sir, and then super bracket open bracket close like I am taking. Sir, here compulsory we have to take super in the first line. If I am taking in at any other line, compile time error, right? Can you please read this compile time error? Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Call to super must be first statement in constructor like compile time error we are going to get. Sir, if I can take super in the first line, is it valid or not? Perfectly. This one is valid, no problem at all. Are you able to understand? Okay, this make sure. Add case 1. We can take super or this. Super or this. Super means better to take super bracket open bracket close. Super, we can take super or this. Only in first line of constructor. Only in first line of constructor. If we are trying to take anywhere else, we will get compile time error. Okay, example. Can you tell in this example what compile time error we got? Call to super must be first statement. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. This is the comparative method we are getting. Take this example and comparative method. Example, class test. I'm taking test constructor. SOP of constructor super. SOP of constructor super. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Must be first statement in constructor. Like, are you getting the point right? Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Like, okay, so it's next one here. Legend this point also. Sir, I am taking second example, very important. Case 2 now. Legend case 2. Class test I am taking. Sir, test constructor. Within the super I am taking. Is it valid or not? Super I am taking valid. Even this also I am taking. Valid or not? Invalid. What is the reason here? In the first line super we are taking, but in the second line this we are taking invalid, because super or this we have to take only in the first line, but I am taking in the second line. That's why we can take either super or this, but not both simultaneously. If because in only one line we have to take, you can take either super or this, but not both simultaneously. By mistake if you are taking, so comparative method we are going to get saying call to this. Call to this must be first statement. Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Like, I hope are you able to understand, right? Okay, this is second possibility, right? Okay, now the third. Okay, this is case 2. Now listen, let me execute this code. Here observe this one. Sir, I am taking this also. Is it valid or invalid? Yeah, have you observed? Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Add case 2. Case 2. Add within the constructor. We can take either super or this. Within the constructor we can take either super or this. Within the constructor we can take either super or this, but not both simultaneously. Within the constructor we can take either super or this, but not both simultaneously. We can take either super or this, but not both simultaneously. Okay, that's all. Take this one. Class test super. First one is the valid, but the problem is this. Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Okay, the comparative method we are going to get. Call to this must be first statement in constructor. Can I complete it, right? Okay, this is the second possibility, right? Now the third one. Analogy clear. Now the third. Sir, I am taking case 3. Legend class test. I am taking public void M1 method. Class test public void M1 method. Within the super and then system.out.println hello. Is it valid or not? Valid or invalid? First two things are invalid. Automatically third one is also invalid. Valid or invalid? Invalid. Why? Why? because make sure you people should aware. Sir, in this case, what comparative method we are going to get? Can you please read this comparative method? Read this comparative method. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Let me repeat once again. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Sir, we can take super or this only inside a constructor. Are getting only inside a constructor? If we are taking outside of the constructor, is nothing but like inside a method. Sir, it's not constructor, it's a method. We are misusing. That's why immediately comparative method we are going to get saying call to, saying what is the call to super must be, call to super must be first statement, in constructor. Call to super must be first statement in constructor, like comparative method we are going to get. Any explanation is required, so we can use a super or this only inside a constructor but not inside a method. By mistake if you are using comparative method, right? But I have one doubt. Sir, for which purpose we can use super? To call superclass constructor directly. Sir, whenever you are calling, can you please call superclass constructor also? Can you tell what the purpose of this? To call current class another constructor. Are you getting? Sir, we can call a constructor directly. Sir, either superclass constructor or current class constructor only from a constructor only. Are you getting? If I am calling from a method, is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Comparative method we are going to get. Are you getting right? Okay. Add case 3. We can use super or this. We can use a super or this only inside a constructor. Only inside a constructor. We can use super. Super means super bracket open bracket close, or this bracket open bracket close. Compulsory, don't write super or this, like super bracket open bracket close, this bracket open bracket close. We can use a super or this only inside constructor. Only inside constructor. Only inside constructor. If we are trying to use outside of constructor, we will get compile time error. If we are trying to use outside of constructor, we will get compile time error. We will get compile time error. Okay, that's all. Are you able to understand that? Okay, take this example. Class test public void m1 super, public void m1 super bracket open bracket close, SOP of call to super must be first statement in constructor. This is the comparative method we are going to get even in the third case also. Call to super must be first statement in constructor. Completed, right? Take clearly. That is we can call a constructor directly. We can call a constructor directly from another constructor only. We can call a constructor directly from another constructor only. We can call a constructor directly from another constructor only. From another constructor only. That's all. Are you able to understand? Okay, this is what super and this how to use, what syntactical rules are there. Okay, now legend this at this point well, very carefully about this terminology, right? Sir, I am taking here, observe. Sir, I am taking super or this. Let me summarize. Super this Okay. First conclusion. Sir, we can use only in constructors. Correct or not? We can use only in constructors. Only in the first line. Correct. Only in the first line. Next, only one, but not both simultaneously. Correct or not? Either you can use super or this. So we can use only in constructors. We can use only in constructors. Next, only in first line. Sir, we can use only in constructors, only in first line. Next, third one is what? Only one, but not both simultaneously. But not both simultaneously. Are you getting? So observe. Sir, single line. Super under this. We can use only in constructors, only in the first line, only one, but not both simultaneously. Okay, take this summary. Super are this. We can use only in constructors, only in first line. We can use only in constructors, only in first line, only one, but not both simultaneously. Only one, but not both simultaneously. Only one, but not both simultaneously. Are you able to understand, right? Make sure people should be very clearly. Completed, right? Okay, that's all. Next one, listen. Here, observe this one. Sir, sometimes maybe a chance to ask. Okay, maybe a chance to ask. Super this, normal super, normal this. We have two things are there. Sir, we have super bracket open bracket close is there. What these are things? These are constructor calls. Sir, we have super is there, under this also there. Normal super under this is there. Sir, what is the difference between these two things? Maybe a chance to ask. Sir, we can use these for constructor calls. These are constructor calls to call super class constructor, to call current class constructor. But what about this super under this? We can use super under this to refer super class instance member, current class instance member. Are you getting the point? We can use super or this to refer super class instance member, current class instance member. Are you getting? Okay, this best example. Sir, suppose parent class contain int x is equal to 1000. 100 is there. Class C extends a P. Class C extends a P. Sir, here int x is equal to 200 is there. Int x is equal to 200 is there. Now my target is, sir, I have one method is there. Public void m1 method is there. Public void m1. Sir, I want current object x value. What I have to do? System.out.println this dot x. What the answer I will get? Current class x value, current class instance member 200. Sir, I don't want current class x value, I want super class x value. Then what is the answer? Super dot x. What the answer we will get? 100 like. Are you able to get, sir? We can use a super under this to refer current class instance member, super class instance member. To differentiate that, this under super are keywords. These are the keywords. These are constructor calls. Clear for all of you, right? So first clarity. Sir, first one. These are, listen carefully, Anna. These are constructor calls. These are constructor calls to call super class and current class constructors. current class constructors. Sir, these are constructor calls. To call superclass and current class constructors. Here what about first one? These are, what about this? These are keywords. These are keywords. Keywords to refer superclass, to refer superclass and current class instance members. Superclass and current class instance members. Superclass and current class instance members. Is the first one. Now second one. Sir, is the first terminology right? Second conclusion, make sure, very important point here. Second conclusion, so far this slide. Now, sir, where we can use these things? Sir, we can use only inside constructors. But where we can use so far under this? Anywhere, no problem at all, except static area. Because super means superclass instance member. This means current class instance member. But superclass instance, current class instance related to instance. Static area, instance related terminology not allowed. By mistake, if I am using, here just observe. Sir, I am taking class test. Legend, class test. Public static void main method, string array args. Class test, public static void main, system.out.println, super dot hash code. Sir, parent class contain hash code method, super dot hash code. If I can take like this, immediately compile method you are going to get saying non-static variable super cannot be referenced from a static context. Like this compile method you are going to get. Make sure you should aware. Sir, we can use super under this anywhere, no problem at all, except which area? Static area, right? Because main method is the static method. Super means instance member. From static area you can access. Non-static variable super cannot be referenced from a static context, like compile method you are going to get. That's why. So second point here, we can use only in constructors. We can use only in constructors as a first line. We can use only in constructors as first line. But yeah, what about this one? We can use anywhere except array. We can use anywhere except static area. We can use anywhere except static area. Okay, second conclusion also clear. Third one. Okay, listen. Sir, how many times we can use super or this constructor calls? Within a constructor we can use only once. But here how many times we can use super or this? Any number of times. Inside a constructor, this dot name, this dot roll number, this dot age like. So make sure we can use only once. We can use only once in constructor. We can use only once in constructor. But what about this one? We can use any number of times. We can use any number of times. Make sure. Sometimes maybe a chance to ask in the interview room. Super this, what is the difference, right? You people should have clarity. Okay, at this point. Yeah, they are the point well. Super this there. Yeah. These are constructor calls. Take the table first. Take table super bracket open bracket close this bracket open bracket close. Next super comma this other side. Here the first point. These are constructor calls. To call. These are constructor calls to call super class and current class constructors. These are constructor calls to call super class and current class constructors superclass and current class constructors. Other side, these are keywords to refer. These are keywords to refer superclass and current class instance members. These are keywords to refer superclass and current class instance members. These are keywords to refer superclass and current class instance members. To call, to refer superclass and current class instance members. Like first one is the clear, right? Okay, second one, we can use only in constructors. We can use only in constructors as a first line. We can use only in constructors as a first line. Okay, like other side, we can use anywhere. Except static area. Next, we can use only once in constructor. We can use within a constructor. How many times we can use? Only once. We can use only once in constructor. Next, here we can use any number of times. We can use any number of times. We can use any number of times. Completed, I hope. Okay, now take this example. Class test public static void main. Example also better to take. So we can't use super keyword inside static area for that example. Class test public static void main. String array args SOP of super.hashcode. SOP of super.hashcode. Completed, I hope. Non-static variable super cannot be referenced from a static context. Non-static variable super cannot be referenced from a static context. Like. Completed, right? Okay, that's all. So these are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, so what about super and this normal, this okay, like